Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nitsa and this is nitsas.net. And yeah, so this is my second what I read in a month, but in February, thank gosh I remembered to do this video. So, oh wait, first, I'm not like most teens, I'm 47. This was before the little, that little number joke, okay? So people are like, why don't you do a 6? No, because I'm 47 years old, okay? I have read, drumroll please, 8 books. Yes, I know, that's absolutely crazy. I hit the play or hit the game, okay? Actually, that kind of doesn't make sense. I always say that phrase, but it doesn't make sense when, like, the topic I'm talking about. That's like saying, oh, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but the child is adopted. Like, So the first thing I read was in the Bible, the book of Esther. Yes, I'm considering as a book because it's called Book of Esther's. There's different books in the Bible, which is a book. So basically the book of Esther is about this lady named Esther. She replaces the queen. I forgot her name, but she got replaced. And King of Visor is trying to kill all the Jews. Am I allowed to say kill? I have no clue. Is that dandruff? But yeah, he's trying to kill people, and one of his victims was Esther's cousin. And the king doesn't know. He does not know at all. So Esther's like, I don't know if I should tell him, because if I tell him, then like I could die. Like I could die. And then she's like praying, like, help me, Lord, like, help me, And then she goes to the king being like, hey, your advisor is doing this and that. And he's like, okay, I'm on that. Was like, oh, let's go, because what do you mean you want to kill these people, So the visor gets kicked out. I think he dies. I don't remember if they kill him or anything, but all this stuff. Yeah. Give it a 10 out of 10 stars. It's the Bible. Hello. It really shows that God comes in a random time trying to help Esther save her people to find your car keys. Like, that's just how he works. Like, he just does all the big things, all the little things. And yeah, that was a really quick, review. There's a lot of more stuff. You should just read the Bible. You should read the Bible. Love you. God bless you. The next book is the last book of a series that I've been reading for months, and it's finally over. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Mind you, I'm just humming it. Okay. This is a thick book, honey. I tried so hard. Finished this around like a week, and yeah, it was a very satisfying end. This one's about Harry, Hermione, and Ron searching for Horcruxes. Horcruxes. Finally said it right. And yeah, and a lot of stuff happens, and then the Battle of Hogwarts, all this stuff. Honestly, the Battle of Hogwarts is one of my favorite chapters of this book. It's really great. It's so much action. Like, it felt like I was watching the movie, but it was 10 times better because like it just had so much detail and who was doing and all this stuff. And yeah, I was so sad that some people died, and a lot of people died in this book. And I gave it 6 out of 10 stars because this is a chunky book. I understand this is the last book, but golly, actually it's not that bad. It's like this much. I don't really like when they're trying to find the Horcruxes because there's a lot of stuff going around, which is kind of normal if they were, if them 3 were by themselves like all the time and they have their little Horcruxes and that it's messing them up. Like, of course I'll understand that, but y'all know better. Like, y'all, like, he didn't have to go. If he didn't have to go, and Hermione's bawling her eyes out, okay? She needs some like female friends, okay? These boys don't have a clue what a girl like feels. Like, they have no clue of what a girl feels. Like, she was so, like, I love her. I love Hermione. What I read was Flipped. I don't know how to say her name. I'm so sorry. I kind of messed up because this is from my teacher's classroom. I asked, hey, can I, like, read this? And she's like, yeah, sure. And so, yeah. I love the cover. I didn't Flipped is about these 2 like kids, Julie and Bryce, and like Julie has been in love with him since they were like 6 or 7. I'm sorry, okay, like ew, like cooties, like ew. And then the first time she saw him, she just flipped. Him not liking her over the years, and a lot of stuff happens. It's very cute, but it's very middle school. Like, this reminds me of middle school, and I hated middle school. Like, that was I just remember my ugly dye damaged hair, and like, oh my gosh, straightening it, and then like it looked so ugly, and then I thought it looked cute. It was a whole thing. Okay, I didn't give this like a 6 out of 10 stars because it reminds me of middle school, like, because we're in the minds of Bryce and Julie, which is really cool because they just switch around. You read the same scene twice but in different POVs, and I thought that was really interesting, other than like how they do it, where it's different POVs but different, like, you know, scenes, or different, you know, different things they're doing. Sorry, set changes, guys, because someone doesn't want to get out of the living room. After reading Harry Potter, I low-key missed this. This is when the Kindle popped in, okay? So I read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and it's not just by J.K. Rowling, it's also by Jack Thorne and John Tiffany. Basically, it's about Harry Potter's son and Draco Malfoy's son. They're best friends, Albus and Scorpius. Albus is in his father's shadow, like, of course, like Harry Potter, the war hero, like the boy who lived. And then there's Scorpius, who like gets bullied because he's rumored to be Voldemort's son, which is like kind of crazy. I love reading the stage directions for magic, and I thought that was really cool because I'm like, oh, this will be really cool seeing it. I have a show in New York, and I would really love just to see the effects, like how do they do it on stage every day, even 2 times a day. I read it in one day because it is like a play, you know. I give this book a 5 out of 10 stars because this is not canon. Maybe canon to the author, this may be canon to some people, canon to me, okay? Sorry. What do you mean Harry Potter's a bad father? Do you mean Hermione and Ron's child is like kind of rude and like kind of bullying her own cousin? Hello? Wattpad. It is giving something I would have read at 13 years old. The next book I read was The Cherry Crush Flower Shop, and this is the Maple Fall book series, which I love, by Harper Graham. This is the 3rd book, and it's very cute. It's small town romance, and it's very cute. It's like this group of friends. It basically this is about Zoe and then her best friend to lovers, Jackson. Zoe, she has a little flower shop, and then she's trying to find this flower, but also she's trying to be like, oh, like, so like I like Jackson, like she's been in love with him for like ever. And there's Jackson, who does feel the same way, but like is too scared. Like they're both too scared for the friendship to like, they're too scared if they like will mess up their friendship, which, hello, communication, just communicate. Something happens and then they have to start fake dating. You see what's my favorite trope? Fake dating. And then they end up falling in love. For them, they already fall in love, you know? A little bit spicy, and sometimes have to be like, oh, okay. Oh, you want to do what? Let's skip that. Let's say this now, okay? Not everything needs to put spice, okay? I read this in like 5 days, and I give this. Next I read was Lipstick and Camera Clicks by DJ Murphy. Really, this girl got done dirty, okay? And so instead she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a reality TV show, and her best friend, like childhood best friend, was like, no, you're not gonna do it. And she's like, who do you think he is? I am gonna do it. And she did. Cause like, yeah. And then, you know, she kind of falls in love with like the main character because this reality TV show is like The Bachelor. So all this stuff is happening, right? And she's like, oh, I'm kind of in love with my childhood best friend, but also I'm like kind of in love with this guy. Like, I don't know. I really liked this book. It was like very fun. It was very entertaining. Like, I was like I finished it in one day. That's how you know, like, it was fast paced. It was really good. I did give it an 8 out of 10 stars. One thing was because, like, ew, like, why are these the only options? Like, she needs to pick better men, because in the beginning her boyfriend is not cute, not good, not cute. Well, I don't know, I didn't like it. It wasn't giving. It was giving, like, her boyfriend was giving mid guy, you know, and then her childhood best friend was giving mixed signals, and like I feel so bad for her, you know. And then there's the main lead of the show, and like they're kind of like best friends, but like he low-key wants her, so it's like, what like what does she do? Like, what does she do, low-key? What would I do? I would go home. Okay, the lights are turning on because this is turning dark. Okay, the next book is As Long as I Pray, which is Talk to Me God series, book 1. It's by Talia, I think it's Talia Moore, I'm saying the name right. Wealthy wife Camille uncovers her husband's secrets, portraying their seemingly perfect marriage as she wants a child. That kind of hooked me. I was like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean betray? What do you mean she wants a child? What's happening? And it's not just about her, it's also about her friend. It's Maurice too, and this guy. And I really liked it. It was very quick. It was like 200 something pages. I read it in one day. It was very fast paced. Like, it felt like a movie. Like, it really felt like a movie. Like, I was like, wow, like, why would he do that? Oh my god, that's shocking. Oh my god, da da da. And the ending was low-key crazy, because what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you... I think I did it in one sitting. I kid you not. I gave this a 9 out of 10 stars. It was simple, it was fun, it was fast, it was entertaining. One thing about it is I hate her husband. So yep. Last and one of my favorite books that I read this month was The American Queen by Vanessa Miller, a book based on true events about slavery. And this is the time period where it was before, a little months before it was abolished to when it was abolished. And it's beautiful. I love this book. This is just, oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. This lady who was a slave, she went away, she left, right? She left with her husband. We're gonna go north and we're gonna go to this place where we could all be equal and all this stuff. And her husband was like, why not, let's build this place. And ended up building a place called the Happy Lands, and it's just beautiful. And I love it. There's a lot of situation that happens in the course of this book, mainly on her husband's brother. She does not like her brother-in-law at all. Like he's low-key so annoying, and but it's just amazing. I highly recommend anyone to read this. Like, this is a 10 out of star. I read this in 4 days, and her and the husband, like, they become kings and queens of this land. Like, it's so good. I feel so bad for this girl because so much stuff happens to her, and like, oh my gosh, it was like so good. I could see a movie in my mind. Like, I could picture what everyone looked like. I could picture like it's crazy. Okay, like it feels like you're there with them. Like, it's just so good. And yeah, so that's a 10 out of 10 stars for me for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go like, subscribe, and comment. I can't wait for March. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So bye.